some things today, but there's certainly other things that certainly need to be adjusted. I have no excuses whatsoever now, and I found myself a lot scrolling through social media, right? And something occurred to me, something that I have to acknowledge here is that, dude, it's appealing, bro. Social media is like, it's really freaking addicting. I have a very strong conscience sometimes that tells me, like, what are you doing? Why are you still watching these stupid videos? And then it's still somehow, as strong as the conscience might be, still gets dissuaded by these videos, bro. They are so entertaining. They really are. And you think they're important, right? Or at least your brain thinks they're important for some reason, but they're not. It's just a bunch of repetitive and stupid stuff, information that perhaps you don't even need to be knowing, that's not necessarily productive to you, or videos that just literally just hit the dopamine right in the fucking head, you know? And apologies for my language there, but you know, it is a little bit frustrating, not gonna lie, because it feels like to some extent, bro, they're beating me, you know? This stupid machine, bro, this stupid algorithm is literally, I am seeing the battle between my conscience and the stupid algorithm, right? I call it stupid, but then I started to think, I turned the tables, right? And I said, bro, all these videos are so appealing, so why don't I go ahead and make one myself, right? And then get my productivity through the freaking roof and trying to make videos that I find appealing. Why can't I create something that is appealing, right? Imagine you make a video, right? And you know it's gonna be an absolute banger. Like, you can see it and you're like, oh man, I love this video. You replay it and you're like, wow, this actually feels like it could like land itself on the homepage of like a lot of people's Instagrams or some stuff, right? Or on a TikTok or whatever, and go viral. That shit's not that hard. If you're literally seeing it every single day, then why can't you just replicate it, right? We're people, as people, we should be able to learn these things. So why don't you just replicate the same exact logic that goes behind making these videos? I'm sure you can, unless you're stupid, like really, really stupid, right? Because if you're watching these videos all day, you should subconsciously know the elements which make it go, like, become entertaining to you, hit you right on the dopamine spot, right? And so, like I said, everything that you do, you can learn from. And even these things, right? I said to myself, I'm like, I'm spending a lot of time. Why is that? And then I thought, okay, well, here's precisely the elements that go behind to making this video. And I can visualize myself doing that. All I have to do is incorporate those elements. Of course, you know, be humorous, perhaps, but it's not that hard to make. Like, it really isn't. It's really not that hard. Some of the videos of people, and it's so funny because just lately the content that goes viral is just trashier and trashier, man. I remember when I was growing up, like, dank memes started becoming a thing, and literally just the most basic humor is, like, I swear, have you seen some of the videos that go viral? You don't even need like editing anymore. Like, some of the editing can be done with an AI, or it's just so crappy. So, like, what's your excuse? There is no excuse. I have no excuse to not making these videos. Like, make some short videos and cut myself and then talk from another angle. And right, so I have to like make sure that, you know, I have to do it with a reason, right? But of course, I can make these videos as much as I want. But then you also have to remind yourself of the importance and how these videos could essentially help you in what you're doing, right? I don't know what you guys are doing, but I know what I'm doing. I'm doing something related to real estate. I'm not going to get into too much details about that, but I certainly see how social media could play into that easily, right? And marketing is so important for any business that you do. It doesn't matter how technically savvy you are and how good your product is. If no one knows about it, then it doesn't mean shit. McDonald's doesn't make the best burgers, right? Of course they don't. But who cares, right? McDonald's doesn't make the best burgers. They don't make the cheapest burgers either. There's probably other burger joints out there that make much cheaper burgers that are way better, but that no one knows about because they're marketing as shit, right? So at the end of the day, the number one thing that you need to focus on is seeing how can I make what I'm doing and the endeavors that I'm pursuing popular amongst the people. And what are the main platforms for that? Obviously, social media. So what you should be focusing on if you want to be successful It doesn't matter how crappy your product is, how crappy the thing that you're presenting is. I know for a fact that what I'm doing is an absolute killer product, and the things that I'm doing are absolutely killer because I'm extremely analytical about even my competitors' products, and I always try to criticize and see where I can improve. So right off the bat, there's no worry in the fact that if I make the product, if the product gets out there in the eyes of other people, I have no worries that it's going to do good. The only thing that I have to focus on now is getting it out there and having the courage to make these videos and really just, you can delegate all the things that go behind making the product. People are so worried about these things. But what you need to focus on is visualize and envision how it is that you're going to make that product and convey that the people need that product or need your service or whatever it is to the public. Market that out there, make it humorous, make it seem native to the platform. So next time you hop on social media, think, okay, how are they keeping me on here? How are they stealing my attention? How are they grabbing my eyes? And how is it that this is so strong? Because it's obviously made it promote the best of the best content. So what is it that the best of the best content has in mind? And how can I subtly throw my product in there? And that's what you need to focus on, right? That's essentially what you need to focus on. Today, guys, and I'm sorry, a lot of people think that they can be successful without it, but I realize there's some people selling some crappy ass things on there. There's some people that are saying they're millionaires and giving you all sorts of courses, and just they don't even have like what they're selling you. They're literally just selling themselves, and like it's just such a shallow thing that you can look into for 2 seconds and be like, obviously this guy's lying, this guy's capping, or obviously this product's crap, or obviously this service isn't even coherent. But they're making money. They're making money. And that guy who lied to you and said that he had a Rolls Royce was actually a rental. Well, guess what? He now has a Rolls Royce because he marketed himself. So guess what? Yes, he actually did have a Rolls Royce in the end. He got the Rolls Royce from simply marketing. And so at the end of the day, yes, it is a necessity. It's an absolute necessity to market yourself, guys. There's no excuse. And I'm sorry, if you want to be successful in today's day and age, unless you do some business where the back end is so good that it's inevitably going to be spread through the word of mouth, social media is where it's at. There are 8 billion people in the world, and a lot of them use technology. And our attention is the most limited thing nowadays, but it's also the most valuable thing nowadays as well, right? So these platforms are made for us, guys. They're made for us to promote our content. But stop just watching content, guys. Participate and get your eyes, or sorry, don't get your eyes, get other people's eyes direct other people's eyes and attention where you want it. And that's how you'll get the freaking money. Direct the attention, guys. So the next time you see that your attention is that you're gravitating towards something, understand how they're doing that and just replicate that yourself and do it for your product. And that's all you have to do. Once you get the attention, then you get people. And then, of course, those people, you get their money if you're offering something of value, which in today's day and age is not that hard. There are so many ways we can offer value with such low overhead costs. And there we go. There it is. Simple as hell. I don't know, like I'm making this video. I'm not like getting mad at you guys. I'm getting mad at myself because today I spent so much time on social media and I've had this rant all day. I'm finally just now filming it. It's like 8 o'clock, right? But dude, I'm talking to myself here. What the hell am I doing? Why haven't I been successful yet? Because I don't even market myself out there enough. And it's so easy. I can see how it's done. It's just someone who's just slightly observative, as me, as someone who's really attentive to detail. It's so easy. I've identified, and I can literally probably construct, like an AI could, the perfect plot or the perfect plan to viralize one of my videos, or perhaps even my whole channel, or anything. So what am I waiting for? I've seen examples every single day for the last for years on end. I've seen millions probably of videos that are stealing my attention. You have too. So what are you waiting for? Go out there, be strategic about it, steal people's attention, and there's nothing wrong with that. And get whatever you think can offer value out there and direct that attention towards you. And then guess what? The value exchange happens, boom, money. right? So that's it.